Hi, this is Swaminaidu Chalapareddy. Today we will going to discuss about SAP Datasphere and SSC. First it is Datasphere topics I will cover. After that it is the SSC will cover. In the SAP Datasphere, Data Builder, Business Builder, Semantic Onboarding, Repository Explorer, Data Integration Monitor, Connections, Spaces, Transportation, Data Sharing, real-time concept FICO and enhancements will discuss one by one. In the data builder, developer will do all the work in data builder. Okay, tables, graphical view, SQL view, entity relationship model, analytical model, data flow, replication flow, transformation flow, intelligent lookup, task sign, data access control. These all those things it is the developer need to develop. Okay. After that, we will discuss one by one business builder, semantic onboarding, these things. Okay. Here it is the SAP Datasphere data layered architecture. Here it is the four layers. It is the important layers: inbound layer, harmonic layer, and propagation layer, reporting layer. We'll discuss later. Go to Datasphere. I get the trial version from SAP. How to get the trial version? Go to search here SAP Datasphere trial. Okay, here see, click this one, experience SAP Datasphere. Try it now. From here and here also we can possible. Okay, here it is the you can try it here or there. Give your email ID. Click on next. In case it is registration is required, you can register here. Already I have given, right? That is the reason it is the not asking. That is the reason. Okay, you can go there and mm, give your details. Automatically pop-up will come, user and password. Also you will get the what is the mail ID is given. You get the details also. Okay. Now this is our data sphere screen. See what is the options are available. Repository Explorer, Catalog and Marketplace, Semantic Onboarding, Business Builder, and Data Builder, Data Integration Monitor, Connections, Space Management, Transport, Translation and Transport, Data Sharing Cockpit. Yeah, about means it is this I have the developer access, not it been access. That is these options are. Main it is the Data Builder option. Here see Data Builder, tables, tables, table creation, uh, views, graphical view and SQL view, ER model, enterprise, entity relation model, analytical model. In the flow, three concepts we have: new data flow, new replication flow, transformation flow. Replication flow means it is the replicate the data into the data spray, S for HANA, BW for HANA, those stuff. After that, it is new data flow and the transformation flow. We need to create that local table concept. These these are the local table concept. When you are views and physically stored the data, once replicate or transformation flow and new data flow is the local table concept. We'll discuss later. intelligent lookup, task sign. We'll discuss it one by one. Data access controls. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. All right here it is the available all. Okay, now go to here it is the layered architecture, right? Data sphere it is the layered architecture. Go to repository. Here it is nothing is there, all is blank. Only by default it is the time related tables and views we have, remote tables we have. Later, what is the use of this? It is later we'll discuss. Now go to your space, create the, I am creating the folder. Create the folders. Here it is the four four type of layers we have. One more also data access control also one more layer. Based on the client it is the first it is the inbound layer. Inbound layer inbound or inbound layer underscore sd underscore 001. I'm creating the folder. Yeah, actually it is here it is the trial version, right? That is the reason one space I have. But it is the layer architecture. Four pages, four folders I am creating here. Inbound layer, one folder. You think it these are the spaces you think. Okay. Inbound layer. After that, here see inbound layer harmonization layer. I will create one more folder for HL. Next one it is the propagation layer. One more folder for propagation layer. One PL SD underscore 00. Final consumption layer it is the reporting layer. Four layers. You think these are the spaces. Now here it is the first layer it is the uh, inbound layer. I am selected inbound layer. I am replicating the I am replicating here it is the using the replication flow. Through replication flow I will replicate and I import. What is the differences? Here it is three options are there. Select source system. First select your source system. I am replicating from S4 Cloud Public. After that, select your container. Which container you are replicating entities or CDS views or tables. That one. Here I am giving the CDS views. Container it is the CDS views. Select here. Next, add source object. What objects we are replicating? Select this one. Sales document. These are the CDSU. C underscore means consumption views. I underscore means interface views. This I am trying data access sales document item data. I am replicating. Select and click on next. Add selection. Okay. This one it is the, after that it is the what is the target? My target is data sphere. See 161, 161 here. Here it is the select here. Use the projection. In case it is the you don't want all 161 fields, you can possible to do control here also, but won't do like that. Here see mapping and here filters. You can possible to do filters also. Okay, give the filters. It is the what is the required. Suppose it is huge volume of data, not required all data. It is the, you can filter it, but it is the best practice. It is the if required, particular data is required, you can filter it. Otherwise, it is the mm, directly replicate all the data. I am not giving any filter here. Save it. Here it is the go to settings. This one it is the projection I am giving. In case it is not required all the objects, you can delete also. Remove. Source side there it is the mapping side not required. You can possible we can possible to delete also. Okay, remove also. I am not removing all the fields. I am one to one mapping. Better approach it. Inbound layer it is one to one mapping. Say this. Here settings it is the initial and delta. Initial and delta only. Initial only. Delta only. Initial and delta. Here see 161, 161 fields are there. I am giving the initial and delta. Here see initial only. I want to select this. It is the initial and delta. Delta C. See delta when we are giving the initial and delta, this one it is the enabled, and delta capture table also created. Okay, delete all data before reloading. It is leave it as it is. I won't change anything. Here see two fields are added here. What is those fields? Go here, check those fields. See change type, and change date. Two fields are added. These are the source columns. These are the target columns. Target column business. Automatically in the target columns, two fields are added. In source is not available, but it is here. Delta capture purpose. So this one it is string. This is a timestamp. Okay. Now, now give the replication flow name. Better good practice is replication flow. All replication flow, initial keep it one replication flow, and initial and delta keep it one replication flow. What is the use? It is the discuss. SD data business name. I'm giving the technical name also same. Here observe here not at run status not available, and now save it. See delta load frequency every hour. Okay, I will check there and deploy it. deployment is successful. Now check here. Once it deploy, monitor screen is available, but we cannot possible to schedule this one. Start run fuse. Schedule option is not available. Why means here if once it is this one task sign also not required for this one initial delta. Already we are given here every hour. Threat limited is the initial load. It is the 10 is given. 1 to 10. We'll discuss later. Here we can possible to change this one every hour, every 2 hours, every 24 hours like this. Every hour leave, okay, leave it. Okay. Now data is not yet loaded. Once it is the run. Not required to schedule scheduling because the reason already it is given every hour deltas need to come. Now go to monitor screen, open monitor screen, active. Here is start run, fuse, stop run. In case it is any changes is required, need to stop run it the add some fields it is replacing the table. It is need to stop that. I am not doing anything now. See, 3 to 171 records are available. Data load completed. This one it retying object means it is already delta it is enabled, right? Okay. Partitions also metrics. Here see type information delta load partitions completed data transfer message. Okay. After that no no new delta data available. Next delta load will be after. Okay. Here partitions, how many partitions? Three partitions are uh, four partitions are created. One it is the delta purpose. When it is start, it is deltas will delta capture. These are the three partitions are completed. Okay. Now go there repository. See replication flow is the created. This one it is the imported. Okay, not required schedule. Later we will discuss. It will won't take this one. Okay. Uh, Now go to here import remote tables. If I see here, what is this? When it is replicated, this is the local table relational data set by default. Now import use the import option. Import remote tables. I will use the DSP BW for ANA DSP. Next tables. I will take Mara and MAKT. Material master and material master test. Two tables and KNA1 also. Customer master. Well, not here. KNA1. Next. Three tables I am importing. One CDS it is replicated. Three tables are importing. Material master test and customer master data. I am importing. Imported successfully. Close this. See, when it is the replicated, this is the local table. When local table relational data set. When it is imported, when it is replicated local table, when it is the imported, that one it is the remote table. This one it is the physically have the data, the CDSU. Total data it is imported into the data sphere. This one is not imported. Physically won't store any data, but what is the data is there will show remote table. That is the difference import and local table. Any flow concept, it is a transmission flow, data flow also local table concept. When you're loading the data, physically loading the data, that is the local tables. Okay. Now this is the way replicating and importing. This is the different. Next video will discuss about uh, graphical view and SQL view, other concepts. Okay, thanks. I have imported it is the inbound layer. From these objects, actually here it is the layer architecture means these objects need, these are the folders we not possible to share local folder. In case it is this one, it is the uh, mm, uh, inbound layer, harmonic layer, propagation layer, and reporting layer. Once it is the import, this table need to share to this next layer. What is the importing, what is the replicating, as it is, keep it. That is best practice. In case it is any filters conditions, minimum joins is required, do it here. After, once it is the development is completed, this one need to share next layer. After that, once it is share what you have created here, once it is shared, based on that, create the your packed view or joins and associations. That one it is shared to reporting layer. Then you can create the analytical model. That is the layer architecture. Okay, later one by one I will discuss. Okay, thank you.